Alright guys, welcome to the show. We are live here on Monster Vision with Chubb. And I think Jesse Johnsrod's hanging out with us tonight. This is the first time we've been at this track that just came out on iRacing yesterday. It's the first time we've raced the minis. Just came out on iRacing yesterday. So we're going to do our best to put on a good show tonight. We got roughly about 32 micros here. Got a pretty humid track out there. This is a really nice track, guys. They did a really good job with this track. Chubb, how you doing tonight? Jesse, how you doing tonight? Well, it'd kind of help if they could hear me.
Yeah.
Now we can.
Yeah, now you can hear me. My bad. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good.
Doing good. What about you, Jesse?
Good.
Well,
All good in the hood.
I got Jesse in the booth hanging out with us tonight. He's going to get drove insane by my rambling. But we're still qualifying out here, as right now it looks like Thomas Suttles has got the pole with an 889. That's pretty badass for Thomas. Tyler Hurst is second. So Thomas is going to lead him off here to start this first race. As we get ready to show you the grid.
Me, you got starting the race, John?
16 for the feature. Is that too many?
No. Not enough for me.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to
I got Thomas Suttles there on the pole. We don't have a lot of skins yet since these cars just came out. James Miller on your outside pole. Briley Putman third. Blake Murray fourth. Brian Wax fifth. Jonathan Smith sixth. Jace Dunhow's out there seventh. And Joey Reeder eighth. As we get ready to take the green flag here.
What heat you in, Chubb?
Second.
Me too.
Well, we got both of our guys in the second heat. That's what do we got? 4 heats, guys?
Yeah, I think so.
4 of them as Thomas Suttles takes them out of turn 4. First time ever we take a green flag in the Micro Series. Blake Murray slides up into second place with Briley Putman right there behind him in third. Briley's been racing these cars all day. I've been watching him on TikTok with Will Hanger. Wow, was that work? Jonathan Smith gets turned sideways back there. Joey Reeder just about cleans him out. Oh, maybe that was Chase. That was Chase. That's my bad. As only the top 2 cars advance, so Blake better keep it out of the wall or Briley will take advantage of them. Right now we got Thomas Suttles and Blake Murray in first and second. As it looks like they got a good hold on these cars. As James Miller's fourth and Jonathan Smith's fifth. Even if you don't make the feature, you want to finish as best you can to get set up in that B main. As Thomas Suttles gets slid by Blake Murray. Blake Murray takes the lead. We are on the last lap right now. White flag's out. And that's a checkered flag for Blake Murray as Thomas Suttles and Blake Murray advance in the 2 black cars. Bradley Putman's going to be on the pole of one of the B mains at least, so he's going to have a good chance of making the feature. Well, that was a pretty good little race there, guys. Looks like it might not be the dumpster fire. I'm worried it is. We'll see, though. We got a long night ahead of us.
I wonder what it's going to be like going to late models after these.
Yeah, that's going to be funny. All right, let's look at your grid. We got Tyler Hurst out there and AJ Cruz on your front row, Jesse Johnsrod and Casey Childers is your second row, Brent Allen, Jason Skinner your third row, Charlie Judge, Chase, and Anthony Cottle wrap out your field here. Anthony, what are you doing so far back, man? Tyler Hurst takes it off. He's gone with the lead. We got a three-way battle for second. We went through the corner there. And let them AJ Cruz and Casey Childers side by side for that transfer spot. We got Jesse Johnsrud coming up in fourth with Brent Allen. Brent's got him a paint job there in that pink and yellow car. Charlie Jude back there in a wreck. Come on, guys, clear the track out. Just stay where you're at. All right. This ain't a public lobby, man. You got to clear out the car if you're going to be sitting in the middle of the track. Tyler Hurst still leading this thing. I apologize to the drivers that just got caught up with that. Casey Childers in second. Thankfully, his teammate didn't take him out, and that is Jesse Johnsrud doing everything he can to get that transfer spot. Tyler Hurst has got the lead on this white flag lap as we got a side-by-side battle for the transfer spot as Jesse Johnsrud takes it. Good run, Jesse.
Thanks, buddy.
Brent Allen fourth. Casey's going to be on the pole of a B main. Casey lost that second spot in them last two laps as Jesse found a line on the outside. Guys, remember there's no cautions for the heat. If you get turned around and you know the field's coming, just clear out. You're not going to gain any more positions after that. Just help us out and let's not have those situations. I'd appreciate it. All right, as we get ready to grid up again, we got Dustin Hennigan, the wild man himself, on the pole. Tanner Folds second. Yeah, from Folds Graphics, Will Hanger and Daniel Adams got Daniel Adams, new to the league, in the second row there. Aaron Brumbelow, Cody Ernest, Anthony Morano all the way back there in third as they fire off a turn 4. Tanner Folds has the lead. Or should I say Will Hanger? I'm not sure. Let's see how the scoring works out. It looks like Tanner's in the lead. Will's in second. Let my scoring work out here. There, Brumbelow got a little too low down there. He lost a lot of his momentum. Aaron's in fifth. He needs to gain about 3 more spots. Or at least another spot to get into a better run. As Tanner Folds flips it over in front of the field. That gives Will Hanger the win easily if he holds on. Aaron Brumbelow finds himself in second in the transfer spot. Cody Ernest third. Dustin Hennigan all the way back to fourth. Anthony Morano's up a couple spots to fifth. Daniel Adams and Tanner Folds are out of the race. Well, Adams is still in the race. My bad.
I think we lost Chubb.
We might have. Will Hanger takes the checker flag. Aaron Brumbelow is going to be your second transfer car. Dustin Hennigan's going to be up front in the B main. As we grid one more time, the familiar face of Jamie Massey up front. Jamie Massey, Clayton Clewell second, Warren Samoy third, Christopher Long fourth, Mark Whitley fifth, and Cody Clemens sixth. Let's get ready to go. Here's Jamie Massey, the familiar hot rod out front. He's on the pole. He's going to lead him from the outside. He gets a hell of a jump. Clayton's right there with him in second. All Clayton's got to do is keep it clean, and he should have a transfer spot. Christopher Long back there guarding third place. Slings it up in front of Lucas. They have a 3 or 4 car pile up here. As Jacob Cannon and Warren Samoy are stuck together, they go down in the pits. Clayton Clewell finds himself still in second with Mark Whitley. Through all that, the new league member, he's in third. Mark Whitley is third. Cody Clemens is fourth. Christopher Long fifth, and Lucas Weber is sixth. Jamie Massey's got this field clear as he's coming around turn 4. He takes 2 laps to go. Clayton Clewell's right there with him as he's second, and he's going to transfer too with a couple more good laps here. Jamie Massey long gone and outside and high wide and on the outside. He comes out of turn 4 and he takes that win. There's that checker flag for Clayton Clewell in second. Mark Whitley's going to get a good spot in a B main. Cody Clemens fourth. Christopher Long fifth. As we are in our first C main, do we got 2 of them or 3 of them?
There's
2.
2 B mains, top 5 out of each. Top 5 out of each, guys. Top 5 out of each. Single car wrecks don't get a caution, guys. Single car spins get turned back around. Multi-car wrecks, we will throw a caution. If we don't throw it, holler out, and we'll look at it.
Chubb, pull that wing back and rip the top, buddy.
All right.
I was -3. You can probably go -4.
On the wing.
Yeah. I found I passed the dude for second pretty fast up there.
All right, we got Bradley Putman on the front row with Cody Ernest, Dustin Hennigan, and James Miller. It's your second row. Jonathan Smith and Daniel Adam are the ones guarding that transfer spot with Tanner Folds, Brian Wax, Joey Reeder rounding out your field here as we get ready for this first of 2 B mains. Guys, help me if I need to throw a caution. Let me know. Here we go. Coming out of 4. Briley got a big jump on the outside, and he runs it off into 1 and 2. Coming down the back straightaway. Dustin Hennigan's right there with him. We got 2 cars battling on the bottom there.
Wreck in the back.
Wreck in the back.
Like,
We got a wreck back here. Let's see what caused this.
Chubb, I may be wrong. If everybody else is up top, you're going to be stuck. But I still think you can go negative on the wing.
I think my computer shut down, but just randomly.
That was weird. I thought you were just.
I thought you didn't shut down your computer.
I don't. It decided on to on its own. I thought maybe, and then I turned it back on and it shut back off again before I got back in. I thought maybe my cooler might be turned up and it may be shutting it down because it got too hot, but it's probably running too hot anyways, but it's not where I figured it was.
All right, coming out turn 4, Briley Putman still got this field covered right now. As the 2 guys in the back are tying up. We're not going to throw no caution for that. As we are already 7 laps of 12 complete here. As let's focus on these front guys. Only the top 5 are going to advance. So we got 2 more in the back, tied up again. Tanner Folds. Tanner's in that transfer spot. Jonathan Smith battling for that transfer spot. Did we just have a front car fall out?
No, he was getting ready to get lap. He was broke.
All right, this field's kind of cleared out. It's the last lap as Briley Putman's got the lead coming down the back straightaway. Dustin Higgins second. Daniel Adams third, James Miller fourth, Johnson Smith fifth, as that's the way they're going to finish with Briley picking up the B main win.
Good luck, Chubb.
We don't need it. Coming from the back.
Jonathan Smith passed Folds on the last lap there. Honestly, Chubb, you know they're going to be wrecking, so just try and avoid
Yeah. How many laps is it? 12.
12.
It's 12 laps. As let's look at the grid here as we get ready to go. We got Casey Childers out front. Mark Whitley, new to the league tonight. He starts second. Cody Clemens third. Brent Allen fourth. Christopher Long, Jason Skinner, Lucas Weber, Charlie Jude, and Warren Samoy round out your field here as we get ready to take the green flag once again. It looks like Anthony Cottle's starting dead last. We'll see what he can do with that. With number 5 is the magic spot. Out of 4, Casey Childers gets a gigantic jump on Mark. As they rip through the corner, everybody gets through 1 and 2 good and clean. We got a couple of 2 wide, 3 wide battles back here, but everybody seems to be keeping it really clean right now. Jesse, I definitely need you to help me watch on this one. That's a 1-car wreck. We don't throw them for 1 cars. As Brent Allen is up to 3rd place, Mark Whitley has went up there and took the lead from Casey Childers.
I think we need a caution.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is hard to keep track of this little track. You'd think it wouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, need a better camera angle for admin.
We'll see what happened here.
I guess I'll watch and chopper view.
Looks like Lucas just drove off the corner and just got a way better run and took him out. That's going to be an EOL. As we get back to racing, it's nothing personal, no big deal. He just got into him. And in this league, if you turn somebody, it's your fault. Cost you the lead. We got laps 7 to 12 completed. Mark Whitley coming out of the corner, high, wide, outside. Fires on that front straightaway. He goes through 1 and 2 on the high side with Casey Childers close behind in 2nd. Cody Clemens 3rd, Christopher Long 4th. Jason Skinner's guarding that transfer spot right now with Brent Allen right there behind him in 5th. We got Brent Allen and Anthony Cottle right there in 5th and 6th. They need to move up a couple spots to get this transfer spot. Up front, Mark Whitley continues to lead with Casey Childers 2nd. Cody Clemens 3rd. We got 2 laps to go at the line. Brent Allen's found his way up to the transfer spot with Warren Samoy in 6th and Anthony Cottle in 7th. Mark Whitley's gone outside in the front. Out front, my bad. White flag, Casey Childers 2nd, Christopher Long 3rd.
Go, Chubb.
Out of turn 4, Mark Whitley gets the win. Casey 2nd, Christopher 3rd, Cody Clemens 4th, Brent Allen 5th, and Anthony Cottle 6th. JC Skinners rounds out our field of 7th. Warren Samoy and Charlie didn't have much luck. Maybe they'll see us in the Pro Late Models next on SRTV Network. We're getting ready for our first feature in the history of Monsters of Dirt. We got many firsts in the Monsters of Dirt over the years. We've raced 12 different dirt series, and here comes another one. We got all the heavy hitters in this race, but I don't see Keith Hackney didn't show up. I figured if he showed up, he'd be the favorite. But Jesse's in this race. Me and Chubb get to watch Jesse. These shows move really quick. I'm going to let these guys warm up since the show does seem to move pretty quick.
How are them micro sprint cars?
They're pretty wild.
I don't think them.
They're pretty wild.
Don't you gotta switch gears in those guys?
Yeah.
Is it like you pick a gear and stay in it, or you constantly?
At this track, you know.
Okay. See, I ain't know nothing about micro sprints at all.
Well, only 16 cars made it tonight, but that's still a lot of cars for this little track. We wanted to keep it to the guys who could really control these cars so we could maybe have us a good show here for our first ever race in the micro sprints. As these boys are out here tearing it up. Clayton Clewell right now is the fastest car on the track. Will Hanger and Jamie Massey, no surprise, are the next two cars on the speed chart, with Tyler Hurst right there in fourth. Jesse Johns rode in fifth. Jesse's been really fast lately. We'll see what he can do tonight. Blake Murray, Daniel Adams. Daniel Adams new to the league tonight. Both of our new guys to the league tonight made it. That's good for them. Had a lot of new league signups this last week. Pretty nice.
Oh man, this is crazy.
You don't want to see me race these, Chris.
This is terrible.
Chris Keeb.
Talk about throttle control, man. Wow.
Chris Keeb said Jesse John Rudd equals grip hack. No, they made us download a new thing, Chris. They fixed even more grip hacks, so they gotta be careful about that.
Chubb wing is big time on these cars, buddy.
Is
Just
it?
so you know. Yep.
Yeah.
Can you move it during the
I
race?
just- No, I don't think so.
I didn't think
Yeah,
so.
you can set a button to change it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can.
that's big time. You need to do that. All right, guys, we got Blake Murray from South Carolina, or Carolina. I think it's South. I'm not sure. Tyler Hurst starting second beside Blake. Will Hanger third with Jamie Massey fourth. Thomas Settles fifth. Jesse Johns rode sixth. Aaron Brumbelow seventh place after that good heat race finish. Clayton Clewell in eighth. Bradley Putman, Mark Whitley in ninth and 10th. Dustin Hennigan made the show, as well as Daniel Adam. Christopher Long made the show. Good job, Christopher. Cody Clemens also made the show. James Miller, Brent Allen made the show, and Jonathan Smith rounds out your field, guys. This is going to be a good one. It's going to go quick if they keep it clean. It's a small track. 40 laps won't take long.
What am I doing? You just sit there and watch.
As Blake Murray comes out of turn 4, he twists the wick and he fires on the outside. Blake Murray takes the field into turn 1. We got a good clean start here, it looks like. Let's not.
No.
Uh,
Spoke too soon.
as we
Too
got.
soon there.
That might have been partially me. I'm not sure.
I don't think he was involved with that.
As we got our first yellow.
Oh, the wreck was
Trying
in
not
front
to
of him.
run somebody over.
Oh, no, the wreck started way in front.
Well, let's look at it from the admin view here and get a decent view of this and see what the heck happened.
Well, you got
We're on the green, John.
Is it already on the green?
my turn.
Yes.
I saw it.
That was just a stack up. That was probably on you, Jesse, but it was a stack up. They chose.
Might trying to start 3 wide.
All right, we come down to turn 1 here again. Blake Murray is leading your field once again. Let's try to get some better camera angles here of all the wrecks. We got to make sure we catch all the wrecks because we're having a bunch of them. Maybe should have started the top 5. Maybe we could add a better show. As they just go off in the corner, run each other over, you know. We're in the feature now. We got to really show our inexperience at this kind of racing. This is what I was worried about. And if we just keep doing this all race, it's going to be a long race.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Bradley Putman is going to get away Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Straighten this shit out a little bit. We go back to green flag, and the first thing we see is 4 cars trying to climb over the top of each other. That is not what Blake Murray's doing out front as Jamie Massey takes the lead. That's something familiar we hear in this league a lot. Jamie Massey comes out of turn 4, and he's got the lead for the first time. As I lied to you, that was Blake Murray on the outside. I'm getting confused with the black cars. Blake Murray took the lead back from Jamie Massey. I apologize. Blake Murray's out front. Jamie Massey's second. And guess what? Another caution. This is going to be a really familiar sight. Let's see what happened this time. Did he just go in there and take them out? Let's see. They don't care if they don't have fenders. They're going to drive them like they got fenders. Let's see whose fault this was. I think he drove across his front end a little bit. Yeah, that's on both of them. That is a race on, boys. No penalties, no penalties. It's an awesome little track, but trying to call a race on this little thing is not the easiest thing in the world. As we go back, green flag. We got 9 out of 40 completed. Blake Murray still out front. Jamie Massey's in second. So here they come right at you. Blake Murray goes flying by as Jamie Massey's second. Jesse Johns are at third. League newcomer Mark Whitley's right there in fourth. And Casey Childers is fifth, battling door to door. Will Hager as we got another crash. That's 5 cautions in 12 laps. Some people told me I was silly for starting this league race so quick in these cars, and I might agree with them. Let's see. As they just drive over each other until they finally wreck each other. Let's get back to green here as quick as possible. Maybe we can get some laps in under green. Up front, they're putting on a hell of a show. Imagine if we'd have put 20 cars in here. Holy cow.
I would have made it, John.
As that flagman pulls that caution flag back out, he sticks the green flag back out there. Let's see. As Blake Murray takes this field once again, he fires out of turn 4. Blake Murray takes him in. He does the slider line up in front of Jamie Massey. Jamie Massey settles into second. Mark Whitley is right there in third, bouncing it off the wall, but somehow keeps control of it. Jesse Johns runs up there in fourth, and the high line is the fast line as Aaron Brumbelow goes around as everybody's taking their turn tonight. Let's see, Aaron goes up in there and this runs in the door of somebody. Just another. We have no experience in these cars. What do you expect? What do you expect? But they're going to get better, and they will put on better and better shows, guys. I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure if we can get some green flag laps, these guys up front are really ready to put on a really good show. Got a lot of talent at the front of this field, and they seem to have a really good control of their cars. As we're coming back to green flag, we'll be completing lap 14 of 40. We're going to the Pro Late Models next. Single file starts are better. Well, we might have to try that as we just wreck each other again. Yep. Alright, guys. I guess we're going to have to go to single. I don't know if that's going to stop y'all from just dooring each other every corner. But we'll try it after this start. Maybe we'll try it one more regular. I'm just the outside opinion watching y'all race, but the slider line into each other just does not seem to be working. I'm just gonna give y'all a little heads up. The slider line into another car does not work. Okay. All right, guys, I'll just get that out of the way. Alright, so here we go. We're going to have a green flag again. Blake Murray's out front. As we're going to try to finish lap 14, we're on lap 15. Blake Murray with the lead. The front pack looks good. They all look good and control their cars. We can't see the whole field. Hopefully the back of the field just gets it going straight just for a little while and lets these guys race it out. As Blake Murray is pulling Jamie Massey right now. Jamie Massey's doing everything he can to keep up with him, with Mark Whitley right there in Jamie's exhaust fumes. I hear a lot of bumping and banging. I don't see no. Yep, I thought I heard another caution. As we're going to go for caution number 8 on lap number 19. That's right. 8 cautions on lap number 19. I'm not even going to look at it because it's not even worth it. At this point, I'm surprised they still have tires on half of these cars. You sure you wanted to make this, Chubb?
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Well, we're back to the bumper cars at the fairgrounds. I mean, the micros at Millbridge. As Blake Murray's going to take them off of 4. Again on lap 18 this time. We're done with lap number 18. We start lap number 19. Blake Murray's got the field in tow with Jamie Massey on the outside. Jamie's right there on his bumper. As we got one Will Hanger. I don't know what just happened. I saw a spoiler go flying. I saw a wing go flying. Blake Murray and Jamie Massey just tie up with each other in the front. And Jamie comes out with the lead. Will Hanger's on the outside of Mark Whitley there, and Will takes over 3rd place. We got a front 3 of Jamie, Blake, and Will, with Mark, Jesse, and James to follow. James Miller's up 9 spots. He is your hard charger right now, with Christopher Long right behind him. He's up 7. Yes, you're right. Everybody's learning. These are new cars, new track. We can only expect so much. But we can't ask the guys not to slide into each other so hard every time. But they're learning, I reckon. As we got another incident, we are... Let's see what caused this one. That was one of the leaders right there. They just about took out the field. But they're 2 good drivers. Jamie and Blake somehow hung on to it. And now we're back live now. Lap 26 of 40.
You racing these again next week, John?
I know next week's the 358s, but we might run them the last week of the season.
Right on.
All right, we got a familiar name. New cars, new track. Familiar name out front. Jamie Massey in that number 19 Micro Sprint takes the green flag. We got a wreck in the back before we even get across the start-finish line. Right now, we're having a hard time even getting going. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Sender single file.
It just feels public lobby-ish right now. We always like to claim the Monsters of Dirt's your escape away from that kind of racing. And hopefully we get away from this. Even in the public lobbies, it usually cleans up by this point and we can have a decent race to finish. Hopefully the guys in the back allow this front pack to actually race and finish this race. So we went single file because of all the cautions. Jamie Massey's taking him off of turn 4. High side into 1 and 2, and he rips it out into 3 and 4 on the high side the same way. Familiar faces up front. Will Hanger's running down Jamie Massey. These two have history. These two have problems. These two have drama. What Will do when he catches them? You can't put the fender to him if you don't have a fender. Will's getting them just a little bit at a time. Will's gaining on him. Will tries to slide him. He slides him and slides right into the wall. He holds on to it. It's who's in the pits. Riley Putman out there without even a wing on his car. Let's see what happens here. All right. Hopefully he keeps that car in the pits now. If we can't keep it straight, keep it in the pits. Will Hanger's back in second after that wall shot. The caution came out as his teammate caused the caution at the perfect time, or Will would have lost all them spots. Maybe he did. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yep, Hanger's back up in the second spot. iRacing timing put him back up there. So we're back racing. Jamie Massey with 8 laps to go is your leader. Jamie coming out turn 2 into turn 3 and 4. Rips it down the front straightaway, right back into 1 and 2. Right back down the back straightaway, back into 3 and 4. Will Hanger's trying everything he can to keep up with him. Blake Murray is right there in third place with league newcomer Mark Whitley in fourth. Also league newcomer Daniel Adams back there battling for 5th spot with Jesse Johnrud and Dustin Hennigan. The laps are counting down quickly as Jamie Massey's out front. Because I'm about to rewatch that. As it looks like we might have some teammate action going on here. Yeah, this is the worst thing about being an admin is when you got stuff like this going on. So he's got drama. Jamie Massey holds on to the lead through all that. If Riley Putman touches the leader again, we're going to have some major problems. His car is destroyed. He needs to stay out of this race. Jamie Massey takes him out of turn 4. We go off into 1 and 2. Will Hanger right there chasing him down, going down the back straightaway. Is he going to get a run on him? I don't know. Jamie Massey crossed that start-finish line, and Will's right there on his bumper. They're bumping, going through 1 and 2. 3 and 4 coming to 2 laps to go. Jamie rips it down the front straightaway. Off into 1 and 2, out of 1 and 2. Really clean. Jamie Massey takes the white flag. Will Hanger does an ugly slide job. Tries to block. Jamie has no chance. Jamie coming out of turn 4. Puts it in the wall. Takes the checkered flag. Will Hanger second. Daniel Adam, new to the league, finishes third. Blake Murray 4th. Cody Clemens 5th. Christopher Long 6th. Great run to Christopher Long there in 6th place. Casey Childers there and finishes 7th. John Smith 8th. James Miller 9th. Dustin Hennigan 10th. Top 3 to Discord for interviews. Top 3 to Discord for interviews. Chubb, where'd Jesse end up finishing?
I incidented out somehow.
Yeah, it sucks.
Well,
I hit that dude's square, and I think it gave me a bunch of incident points on that last caution.
What was the setup for 12?
Jamie Massey, it don't matter what kind of car it is, no matter what we get you in here in Monsters of Dirt, you find a way to win. You already got you a nice little paint job on that car, and you took it to victory lane. There's a little drama there at the end, but the better driver prevailed once again. Jamie, how'd you do it, buddy?
I guess this is a fucking tag team match. Oh, bunch of pussies. But anyway, it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. I guess I one against two. Can't if one of them ain't good enough to beat me, it takes two, and they still didn't get it done. So maybe next time.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there at the end. I don't appreciate lap cars messing with my leaders. I don't give a damn what's going on. But like I said, you fought through it. You made it. You still got the win, Jamie. You deserve the win after the way you ran up through that field. I think you and Blake Murray were definitely the class of the field. Will Hanger definitely had the car to run with you, but sometimes you got to get each other out of your mind to win. And obviously, your mind's clear. So
yeah, I live rent free in these fools' heads, so it's all good, man. It's all good. It's just another race, racing a bunch of kids. So it is what it is. They go to sleep thinking about me, and I wake up kicking their ass. So it is what it is, man. I don't have to take two people to beat one person. That's so retarded, but whatever. I mean, it was clear as day what they were doing there. On to the pros, and we'll see what happens. It is what it is.
Well, good luck in the pros, Jamie. And I'm not sure what for sure was going on, but yeah, I think Will's definitely got the speed to run with you. It's just a matter of doing it without all this drama. Y'all just keep on racing hard, and hell, you just keep on winning, man. I mean, that's all you can do, Jamie. I appreciate you showing up. Thank who you want to thank. Let's jump over to the pros.
Yeah, I want to thank Will and Briley there for trying to hold both my nuts in each of them's hands, and they couldn't get it done. Everybody over at NLR, House of Speed, Papa Mott's Promotions, Heartland Harley Davidson, Tunnel Vision by Hackney, Grip Hackney Live, and y'all for putting this deal on. Peace out, brother.
All right, buddy. Let's get third place in here real quick. Daniel Adam. We haven't ever talked to Daniel. Daniel Adam, welcome to the league, man. Your first night in the league, and you managed to grab you a podium up 10 spots to the third spot there, man. Hell of a run tonight. How did you do it, buddy?
He's muted. I don't know if he knows it or not.
There you go. Unmute yourself.
Hello.
There you go. All right, Daniel. I'll go through it again. New to the league, man. First night in the league. Appreciate you coming out. Appreciate you signing up. Not many guys get on the podium in their first night. How'd you do it tonight, Daniel?
Honestly, I don't know. I just kind of put it in second gear and rolled the bottom the entire race and got up to 7th or 8th about 3 or 4 times and ended up getting in someone else's wreck and having to go to the back. So kind of surprised I actually got to make it past 7th for a change. So, but yeah, this league is awesome and I've seen a lot of good things and these micros are wicked and Millbridge is really cool and really realistic. So, yeah, it was really fun and congrats to the top 2.
Well, we had a lot more cautions than we normally ever have, but first time ever in these cars, first time ever on this track in the league. Everything just came out yesterday. So we did the best we could do. I wasn't really happy with all the cautions, but we still managed to put on a decent show. And you came out here and got a top 3, man, and now you can race all these series. You can race the pros next. You can race whatever you want to race. Now you're a member. Welcome to the league. And do you want to thank anybody before we get out of here?
Yeah, I got to thank all my sponsors out in real life. Our big one, Mobilization Funding. You got RLM Enterprises. We're 15 minutes from now that we just relocated. So everyone on the real cars and yeah, hopefully you can catch us at a race pretty soon.
Yeah. What track do you race at?
I'm running with the Lucas Oil Series for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep an eye on you, man. We got a lot of real life racers here, and you joined the crowd, and you got you a podium tonight. We'll see you at the next one. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, sir.
All right, man.
Hey,
Will Hanger, man, Mr. Hot Rod himself. I was watching you race these micros throughout the day while I was at work, and it seemed like you had a pretty good handle on these cars. You actually had Jamie pass one time, just kind of put a little slow slider on him there, and y'all got hooked. But I think you had every bit the speed he had tonight. Will, what would it took to actually beat him?
Well, I think I actually gave him the win because it was telling me to go to the first. Got a back-to-back caution and line switches, and that would have given me the lead, but I chose to let him have the lead. So it's hard to pass here. I threw a slider and he blocked it. So I thought going into this race we were kind of on a clean slate. Who knows? Apparently he didn't think that. Oh well, it is what it is. I had fun. I enjoyed it. I kind of about took out everybody at one point. You wouldn't think that you got to throttle control these things on the start, but I about looped it on the start. But I had fun. I enjoyed it.
Well, you're definitely one of the fastest guys in our league. In any given moment, you can outrun anybody. I know your teammate got tied up with him there with a couple laps to go, and that kind of made it look bad because y'all are teammates, and everybody knows that. I don't personally think he was trying to take him out, but at the same time, it looked bad. But without all those shenanigans, Will, you can go out there and outrun anybody, buddy. And I just think you need to focus on just winning the races. That's what you need to focus on. But
I honestly didn't even know that was Briley back there. And I was streaming this whole thing, so you can go back and watch. I didn't even know that was Briley at that point.
And that's fine. I mean, like I said, I don't know what happened, and it's just the perception of it. You're battling.
Oh, yeah.
You're battling with them, and 2 laps to go. There's Briley with a tore up race car blocking them. And I don't even know if he was blocking them. He was running the high line. I watched it, but anyways, he was running the same line for 3 laps before he got to him. But at the same time, the perception, all that bullshit aside, I think just go out there and try to win these races because, man, you're so damn fast. That's all you need to worry about, Will. Good run tonight, man. You want to thank anybody before we go try to get this pro late model show running?
Y'all for putting it on, and then guess everybody else that helps me out at the shop and whatever else, and Sean McPhee with the big blocks and stuff like that. Yeah.
All right, well, keep it going, and good luck at the pros, man. Won't be surprised if you take the win over there at Lernerville, and good luck at the next one, buddy.
I appreciate it.
All right, man. All right, Chubb. Well, we wrap up another show. First time we ever did these. Jesse ran up front quite a bit of this race, ended up finishing 13th. Chubb didn't quite make the feature, but he'll probably make the next one. I guess we'll wrap this show up, and we'll see y'all at the next one. Well, that's all the action we can handle for one night here on Monster Vision. We appreciate you coming out and being a part of the show. As always, you can catch us on YouTube, sometimes on Facebook, sometimes on Twitch, always on TikTok. We'll catch you at the next one.